40 years ago, before electricity lit the streets, a mountain town called Silver Hill survived on one man, the lantern keeper. His job? To climb the steep hill every night and light the lantern tower so travelers could find their way home. This is the forgotten story of the man who never missed a single night, until destiny tested him. Silver Hill had only one lantern tower, standing tall on the edge of the mountain cliff. Every night, for 40 years, Samuel Reed climbed the stone steps with a heavy oil can and a rusty old lantern. Villagers would say, as long as Samuel keeps the fire burning, the town will never be lost. Samuel never replied. He simply smiled, lit his lantern, and walked into the cold darkness. But age was catching him. His back bent more every winter. His hands shook every year. Still, he climbed. One evening, his granddaughter Elena asked, "Grandpa, why do you climb every night? Can't someone younger do it?" Samuel sat beside her, looked at the sunset, and said, "Because the night has never failed to come, so I must never fail to shine." Elena didn't fully understand, but she knew. Her grandfather's duty was bigger than himself. One winter night, a terrible storm hit Silver Hill. Winds roared like angry wolves. Rain hammered the wooden roofs. Thunder shook the mountain. Captain Ward knocked on Samuel's door. "Samuel, the lantern must be lit tonight. A caravan is coming through the forest." Samuel grabbed his lantern. Elena shouted, "Grandpa, you'll fall. I'll come with you." Samuel touched her head. No child should face a storm meant for men. He stepped out into the deadly storm. The steps were slippery. Cold rain struck his face. The lantern flame kept dying. But Samuel pressed forward. At one point, he slipped badly and almost fell off the cliff. His knees bled. His clothes were soaked. Still, he climbed. With the last strength in his old bones, he reached the tower and lit the giant lantern. The golden light burst across the valley, cutting through the storm. And somewhere far away, travelers saw the shining beacon and changed their path. Samuel had saved lives that night. By the time Samuel reached home, he collapsed at the door. Elena screamed. Neighbors ran. Captain Ward carried him to his bed. The doctor said quietly, "His body is too weak now. He cannot climb anymore." The town fell silent. Who would light the lantern now? The village council gathered. Some said, "We will use lamps on the roads." Others said, "The lantern tower is old. Let it go dark." Elena stood up and shouted, "You all saw the light last night. My grandfather risked his life for this town. You cannot let his lantern die." Her voice echoed in the silent hall. Captain Ward slowly nodded. "The girl is right. Someone must carry the flame." The villagers all turned to Elena. She froze. That night, Elena walked into her grandfather's room. Samuel opened his eyes weakly. He whispered, "The light must not die." Elena held his hand. "Then teach me, Grandpa." Samuel smiled, perhaps the last true smile of his life. He gave her his old lantern. the same lantern he used for 40 years. The next night, the storm had passed, but the night was still cold. Wearing her grandfather's oversized coat, Elena climbed the mountain. The villagers watched from below. Some prayed, some cried. Halfway up, her legs trembled. But she remembered her grandfather's words. The night has never failed to come, so I must never fail to shine. She reached the lantern tower. Hands shaking, heart racing, she lit the giant flame. The valley filled with golden light. Silver Hill cheered. A week later, Samuel passed away in his sleep, peacefully, with the lantern by his side. The entire town gathered at the mountaintop. The lantern tower glowed brighter than ever. Elena whispered, "Your light will never die, Grandpa." Some people leave behind money. Some leave behind houses. But the greatest people leave behind light. Samuel Reed's body grew old, but his flame never did. Because true light doesn't shine on roads. It shines on hearts.